So you've just made the amazing decision to relocate to Florida. Well, I'm going to tell you about the 5 urgent updates that you need to know before moving to Florida. That way you are in the know and you will also probably even be more excited. So stick around. Hey guys, I'm Stephanie Durham with the Whittemore Group at eXp Realty right here in the Destin-Fort Walton Beach area. If this is your first time to our channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and tap on that bell just so you're notified each time we do a new video, because we wouldn't want you to miss out on all the information that we give you about the Destin-Fort Walton Beach area. So if you are relocating here or you have general questions and just want to get more information, feel free to reach out to us here at the Whittemore Group. You can give us a phone call, send us a text, or comment on this video. However you need to get a hold of us, we got you covered when you're relocating here to our area. Okay, so 5 urgent updates that you need to know before moving to Florida in 2021. Number 1, let's go ahead and start off by talking about the weather. You may have heard of this little thing called hurricanes. Yes, we do have hurricane season, and it's not really as bad as a lot of people may think. It's not like we are just completely destroyed every time there's a storm brewing in the waters out in the Gulf of Mexico or the Atlantic. However, we do happen to be in the projected path most of the times. You know, we are a peninsula, so we have them coming in different directions. But as long as you are prepared, you know how to prepare your home and your family and have your plan in place in order to prepare for a hurricane, you will be fine. Just make sure you keep up with the weather updates and the projected path of the storms, and just make sure you have all the information you need to prepare your home, and whether you decide to leave your home and evacuate, or if you decide to stay and ride it out. Just make sure you have everything that you need to stay in place if that's the case. Also, be prepared for rainy weather. A lot of times we can't predict when the rain is coming, or at least the meteorologists can. They let us know what to expect. But there are times where it can be a little unpredictable. You know, you can go out, it's shiny and bright outside, the sun's out smiling down at us, and then a couple hours later it's thunderstorming. And then shortly after it's sunny again. So just be prepared for this tricky weather out in Florida, but it also brings humidity. A lot of times after it rains, it's very, very hot and humid. It could be in the 70s or 80s and still you just feel like you're just sweating your soul out. So just be prepared for the humidity. I know a lot of you from up north, the northern cooler states, that might even be the reason why you want to come down here. You're tired of the cooler weather and you don't mind the heat, but some people are not used to this type of weather down here in Florida. So if you're not, or if you haven't been to Florida already, just know that it does get pretty hot and steamy down here. Number 2, you do need to know about the cost of living in the particular areas that you're looking to move into. They are higher in some areas. Of course, the bigger cities, you may have a higher cost of living, and the more rural areas can have a lower cost of living. So it really just depends on your budget, the type of lifestyle that you live, the type of area you live. You can always do some research, or if you're moving here to the Destin-Fort Walton Beach area, we have many videos about the cost of living in our surrounding areas, or you can reach out to us if you need more information. We'll definitely love to help you out. But make sure you are familiar with the cost of living, which includes your housing, what your mortgage would look like, electricity, any utilities such as water, gas. Know what the cost of healthcare would be. So that can tend to be a little higher in certain areas. So just make sure you do your research in the particular area that you're planning on relocating to, just so you're well prepared. Number 3, you need to figure out what type of housing that you would like. Of course, here in Florida, there's beach houses or single family homes, there's condos, townhomes, whatever type of environment that you feel is right for you, just go for it. That way you can be happy at the end of the day. Now, if you are one that likes to have your own space, lots of land, you can just purchase your own home, and then you can have lots of animals. Feel free to have animals. Of course, if you're renting, you wouldn't have as many as you'd like. You'll have your pet restrictions. Or if you like condos, as a condo owner, you can have your pets with you. But if you decide to rent out your condo during the times that you're not using it, then your guests would not be allowed to bring your pets or bring their pets. You also want to think about if you are retiring and if you prefer a 55 and up community. There are some of those available in Florida, closer here to the Fort Walton Beach area. There's a couple too. I know there's one in Panama City Beach. There's a new one up and coming. I've heard great things about that. So just think about what's right for your lifestyle as far as housing. I know there's a lot of people that are retiring and they really don't care to maintain a big home or do the yard work, so they do opt to move into a condo. So they just pay the HOA fees and have everything else taken care of for them, and of course enjoy the amazing views of the beach or maybe the sound wherever they're located. But just really think about what you want in the long run and what's great for you and your family to determine what type of housing is right for you. And number 4, let's talk about employment. So whether you're transferring here to Florida through your job or you are starting a new line of work here in Florida, you really wouldn't have a hard time finding employment either way, because there's so many opportunities in Florida, and especially here in the Destin-Fort Walton Beach area, there's a lot of places hiring. So whether you're looking to get into retail or hospitality is a big one, restaurants, there's so many opportunities out here. Even the medical field, there's a lot of opportunities there as well. There's a lot of new clinics being built here in the Destin-Fort Walton Beach area, so that creates more job opportunities as well. So before you move to Florida, just consider what type of employment that you will have or plan on having, and make sure you lock that in. That way it can still match your lifestyle and you'll be prepared for your cost of living. And number 5, let's talk about adventures in Florida. Of course, you've heard of the big major ones like Universal Studios and Disney World and SeaWorld. Those are all located in Orlando. So yes, Orlando can get pretty hot and popular for people to come visit from all around the world. I've been to Disney World and Universal Studios, but I have not been to SeaWorld. Yes, I am almost 40 and I have not been to SeaWorld, and I really do wish to go someday. So that's definitely on my bucket list. Hopefully go with my kids as well. There's also Busch Gardens in Tampa. I have not been there either, but I do plan on visiting one day. But if you are moving here to the Destin-Fort Walton Beach area, there's lots of adventures as well. If you like to see animals, there's the Emerald Coast Zoo located in Crestview, and there's also the Gulf Breeze Zoo located in Gulf Breeze. If you like to see animals, there's the Gulfarium that's located on Okaloosa Island in Fort Walton Beach, right next to the boardwalk. So they do have, that's where you can see your dolphins and sea lions, and they have reptiles there as well. So make sure you catch a show there at the Gulfarium. If you like to get out on a boat and do little tours, they have snorkel tours. There's dolphin tours, of course. I've been on a dolphin tour. It was a sunset dolphin tour before. It was pretty cool. It was a glass bottom boat, so we were able to see the fish and the dolphins swimming underneath. But of course, dolphins, they like to put on a show, so they would pop up above the water and try and get our attention, which of course they succeeded. Now for some other outdoor fun, there's zip lining and river adventures in Milton, Florida. So that's a great time to spend out over the river. And if you're not afraid of heights, or maybe even if you are afraid of heights, I would definitely recommend zip lining. It's tons of fun. But if you like to have some water fun, there's canoeing, kayaking, or paddle boarding out there in Milton. So make sure you check that out if you want to spend some time on the water, but don't necessarily feel like going to the beach. That's just another option for you. Well, that's all I have for you today, folks. If you have any questions or want to know more about any of the 5 updates regarding the weather, cost of living, housing, employment, or more adventures here in Florida, feel free to reach out to us. We'd love to give you more information. If you make sure you like and share this video with anyone that you know as well that's looking to relocate here to Florida. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap on that bell if you haven't done so already, just so you know next time we do a new video. Again, I'm Stephanie Durham with the Whittemore Group at eXp Realty, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.